Coming together as members of the Commonwealth, we've been able to really focus on issues that have practical relevance in the field. For example, one of the issues raised has been sexual violence. How can we make sure that states and national societies work in a more focused manner to address the needs of those victims of sexual violence? I think what's been really important to flag here is a number of issues. One is that it's important to continue to classify rape as a war crime and prosecute those who are accused of committing these atrocities. But within the Red Cross and Red Crescent movement, we've got to do more than that. We've also got to look at ways to address the needs of victims. And certainly a number of national societies have got very innovative programs to make sure that the physical and psychosocial needs of victims are addressed. And certainly in the ICRC, we do a lot of work on those issues. So we've got the prosecution issue, we've got the addressing the needs of victims, but we've also got the whole area of prevention and protection. How can we come up with strategies, be they training the military or non-state armed groups, in the rules that prohibit the use of sexual violence as a tactic of war? One of the biggest humanitarian issues today is not so much the lack of the laws of war, the lack of legal framework, it's actually about compliance with these laws, making sure that these laws are known, understood and actually applied. And one of the key topics we've been discussing at this meeting, and we'll continue on to the meeting in Geneva in December, the International Red Cross and Red Crescent Conference, is how can we create a compliance mechanism? Some sort of mechanism that encourages states to share best practice, to put in voluntary reports, to really make sure that they are undertaking to the best of their capacities to comply with the laws of war. Another thing that we need to reflect upon very deeply is the fact that terrible suffering during times of armed conflict can also be not only a consequence of the fighting, but a cause of continual fighting. So all the aims and all the activities we do to try and find a space for humanity during times of armed conflict not only has an immediate effect in reducing the suffering, but can try to sort of limit the ongoing conflict.